Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Earbones podcast, the only podcast broadcasted directly from a different Marvel multiverse every single week. This week, our wonderful Quinjet that has purple walls in it, freshly painted,
Purple.
brought to you by Comics World, 1002 Graham Avenue in Pennsylvania, has brought us to Earth 829. You may have this book.
829?
Yeah, the book 829.
Oh.
Stop looking at my notes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read your fucking chicken scratch straight. Not even upside
You ever see a
down.
chicken with a pencil? That's a real question.
Inside of it, maybe.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm moving. This isn't bestiality. That's a different podcast. That's next week. That's your Thursday pods, right? Just a pure bestiality pod.
Early Wednesday, but yeah, they don't come out the
Early
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you do this while at work.
No, actually before work at like 6 in the morning.
Just knock it out real quick.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then do the podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Cranking
Earth 829 had its first appearance in Hercules #1, the 1982 series. Is that a book you own?
No.
I don't know if I own it.
It might be. It's only like 12 issues, isn't it?
You're a Herc guy. I figured you'd own it.
Hercules.
I'll tell you what, if I own it, I never read it because apparently it takes place Hercules in the 24th century. Is it a flash forward or is that what the whole series is?
It's Herc 2024. 20,
Nope.
25? 25. Wait,
2025?
my centuries are all confused. 24th century would be the 25th, 2500s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be 2099.
I didn't say that. Did I say that at all? Did I ever say
24.99?
2099?
Called
I
twen-
said 24.
You started saying it. You remember Hulk 2099? Looked like a reptile?
Mortal Kombat?
He did look like reptile a little bit.
Who's a reptile? Doom?
Do you remember Hulk 2099?
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a reptile.
That wasn't
Made
good.
no sense. It was kind of a
That
Venom Hulk
wasn't
combination.
good. Right.
So what's new in your life?
I got a bad angle on this camera. We got a new camera. We got a camera. There's a camera. There's a camera thing. It's a thing.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm drinking my lovely Arnie Palmy here out of my best co-host glass because that's what I am. What are you drinking?
Pepsi Rum Rums.
Okay, listen.
It's Pepsi Rum and Rum.
Okay, listen. We gotta put some. No, you're not allowed to say rum rums anymore. It's done.
No, it's my thing, man. I made this. This
No,
is me.
if you want to shut a word down that I say you can, I'm shutting down rum rums.
Rum Rums? No, you can't shut down Rum Rums. You can't kill the drink.
You can drink it. I don't care what you drink.
I just can't say
I'm
it.
shutting down the term rum rums. It cannot
I'm
happen.
drinking Rum Pepsi Rum.
RPR.
No, that sounds like that Gone Girl Gone movie. Rum Pepsi Rum.
I'm pretty sure Gone Girl is the name of the movie, and you had an extra Gone.
I mean, did I?
Yes.
That movie. Isn't that Erin Brockovich? No, that's not her.
What?
Erin Brockovich?
Isn't Erin Brockovich a fictional character?
She's real.
This is why we need a goddamn intern.
She's based on a real thing.
Is she a lawyer?
No, she's a dumbass with a kid. That's what she is.
Okay, listen. Never watched Erin Brockovich. Thought wasn't there a movie Being Erin Brockovich or something like that? Nope. Thinking of John Malkovich. Son of a bitch.
What the hell is John Malkovich?
You never saw Being? Is it Being John Malkovich? We need a fucking intern. God damn it. We need somebody in here Googling, fact checking us as we go.
Is it weird to talk about the elephant in the room?
A little bit. But we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, rum rums, shut down.
For now, I'll bring it back. It'll be back. Don't you worry. We brought Cranks back.
What's new in your life? What happened this week?
This week?
Any updates?
I realized that Harry Potter came out Thursday.
Fantastic Beasts? Yes,
I
it
didn't
did.
go see it. Did you go see it?
No.
I made a mistake there. Pokemon came out.
Ask me how many of the Harry Potter movies I saw in theaters.
One.
You want to take a guess? You actually want to put money on it?
I just did fucking guess. One.
Is that your final answer?
No.
This is dead air.
I put one. One. What would you stop? I said one.
0 is the answer.
Why?
I never saw one at
Oh,
theaters.
you made a mistake. There are always some weird people
Listen,
there.
I explained this to you, and I guess I got to do it again because this is what Volume 2, Episode
Episode 2, Volume 2,
Volume
22.
2, Issue 2.
Taylor Swift.
I'm feeling 22.
Yeah.
I saw 2 Taylor Swift shirts at Goodwill today.
Did you get me one?
Besides the point, they're mediums. They actually probably would fit you.
This is actually a large.
I know, you can tell.
I know.
You don't fill that out very well.
I know.
Working on it though.
Well, if I just tie it in the back like a bitch, then I think it works.
I don't know if that was necessary.
What?
I've seen males tie their shirts.
I've also seen males put their hair in buns, but we're not.
You hate it.
I do.
You hate it. Technically, my hair's long enough. I could do it right now.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I'm gonna walk in here with a man
People
bun
could
next
see.
week.
People could actually see for once.
I'm
We
gonna walk
just
in here
do
with a man bun
weird
next week.
vocal things.
Okay, well, you mentioned the shirt. That was new since we last potted.
Oh yeah, I saw Brand New in State College last week.
And how was the show?
It was amazing. You know, I never went to a show where I sat down.
Oh, it was an adult. You did an adult thing.
Yeah. Wow, so much better. It was so much better.
You also do not like standing though. So
It's not even that. I just didn't have a bunch of sweaty middle-aged kids bumping into me and sweating on me and
middle-aged kids.
I mean, there was a bunch of middle-aged kids there.
Please, just elaborate for me what age a middle-aged
A middle-aged
kid is.
kid is someone between the ages 17 and 23. They don't have the shit together, but they think they do.
I mean, I'm not going to argue
The
with you.
middle-aged kid?
I was 100% ready to come at you on that. Do not disagree. I've never heard the term middle-aged kids, and the fact you backed it up with definitions, I got nothing.
Okay.
Got nothing on it.
I don't know what you wanted from me.
But I recall the last Brand New show you went to, you witnessed an attempted rape happening.
It wasn't an attempted rape. I feel there was penetration. There was a lot of selfies being taken at the time.
You should have done something.
What am I going to do? There was literally a group of people around them. I mean,
I'd have started stomping.
I was
beds.
more concerned about the guy on a non-moving cycle who was cycling through like the whole concert. It was great.
Hold on. He brought a stationary bike to the show?
Yes. And the whole show he sat on. But I actually have a picture of that somewhere. I will find it and send
You
it to you.
realize that's my life goals now.
It was amazing.
Every show I go to, I want to take a stationary bike and ride it the whole time.
It was
Just to be that guy that people like you look at me and they say, what the fuck is happening?
I mean, I wasn't that concerned. I was just worried he wasn't going to get anywhere on time. He wasn't moving. I hope he knew.
I fucking want to do it so bad. All right, what are we talking about? Is there anything in the pop culture comic news we can talk about?
Pop culture. We saw Doctor Strange. We didn't talk about it, did we?
I don't think we did.
We did not. It's late enough to talk about it, right?
I think so. If not, spoilers. But this might as well be called the spoiler cast.
The spoiler cast.
That's actually probably a real thing. Take that back. I hate saying it.
Spoiler cast.
There's definitely we don't care about spoilers. We say everything. So if you don't know, I don't know. Fuck off. I feel like I'm constantly straddling this line between trying to assist anybody who listens and then telling them to fuck off. I feel like that's not a good way to go.
Well, no one listens, so
I wonder if Sleepy still listens.
he still tweets us. You.
Well, yeah. I love Sleepy.
Sleep is a good guy. Shouts out to Sleeps.
Do you want to talk about that book first, or do you want to talk about something you read first?
Thanos. Let's talk about Shade because
Is that issue 1 or 2?
it's 2.
Did you read one?
No,
Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding
she
me.
stole a vest.
Oh my god.
It was a vest of chaos.
Why would you read 2?
Well, because I couldn't find one. It's in a box
Oh my god.
with random boxes. I just moved. I don't know what you want to do.
What's happening in this place?
Apparently,
Is that the pizza?
no. Someone's at my door.
Is that picking up on the mics?
I don't know who's at my door. Brian, go see who's at my door. This weird guy comes out of the corner, and everyone's all concerned. Out there? Just walk down the stairs.
This is fucking gold, guys. Fucking loving this episode. Realistically, we could stop and restart because we could sync it up.
I mean, I
But
guess
that's editing for you.
that's more work. Just keep going. We're fine.
This is fucking great fucking 10 seconds.
I don't understand who's at my door.
It's 90 seconds. I just fucking want to obliterate out of my mind. Every morning I wake up, I stare in the mirror, I tie my noose, and I ask myself, is today the day?
Well, I'm not sure what just happened. So let's continue. So I read Shade 2.
But you didn't read one.
Well,
Is this your first venture to the Young Animal universe?
yeah.
And you have fucking no idea.
Would one have helped me get any more idea? Because
Yes.
this made absolutely no sense.
No, one would have made you understand what's happening.
I felt like I vomited all over myself while trying to read this. It was so good.
So you actually enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. It was amazing.
Well, then you need to get on Doom Patrol because Doom Patrol, this book makes sense compared to Doom Patrol.
Wow.
Although Doom Patrol is starting to make sense now. But first couple issues, I read Doom Patrol. I said, what the fuck is happening?
Doom Patrol.
But it was gorgeous, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Like I couldn't explain to you why I liked it. I couldn't explain to you why I loved it. But I read it and I said, this is fucking off the wall. But I don't know what's happening. But Shade actually, go back and read number 1. We need to talk about that next week because now you fucked around.
I don't know where number 1 is, or else
I'll find it. I put it in your box.
Okay.
What else did you read?
I read Silk 13.
I don't know what issue that is. What ones haven't you read? They're in the.
This is the one where they come out of the negative zone with her.
This is when they come out of it.
Yes, with her parents.
Did you read the issues when they were in the negative zone?
No.
Oh my god.
Listen, I don't know what what you want from me. I'm just jumping and catching up. Okay.
What did you think about it then? Because
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. As a guy who read the entire Negative Zone arc, the entire storyline where she finds her parents and they're battling in this world in the Negative Zone against knights, almost, if you will, I really, really loved it. This book is so solid at all times.
I just didn't understand.
Exactly.
Like she didn't have parents. She didn't know where they were, and now they're in a Negative Zone. Her mother's wearing dragon armor.
Yeah. Well, no,
What the hell's going on?
That's what's happened in the past couple issues. Is she discovered that they were alive and they took off into the Negative Zone.
I pieced that together. It was just jarring. I wasn't expecting it. Like, I mean, it's been a mystery for so long, and then that's the conclusion.
I don't think it was never said that like her parents died or anything. It was just said that she didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
Ding dong ditch. Man, do I hope that I don't think the mics picked up the doorbell, but I hope they did. That's amazing. If you got ding dong ditch
I
on
might
air,
have.
that's amazing.
I might have. I'm a little concerned what happened. Did you lock the door? Well, we're getting murdered.
Okay, I'm not getting murdered.
Did you check both doors? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start swinging.
I don't know who.
I'll throw fists at anybody comes in here, and that means if Brian leaves and comes back in, I'm throwing fists.
That makes sense. That's for the better of all mankind.
Okay. Well, speaking of parents, I have something I need to talk about.
Uh-oh.
It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with when I walked in when I got here.
Yeah.
You were on the phone with your father, correct?
Yeah.
I've never heard a more awkward conversation between a son and his father. Now,
Why?
listen, is it me that I've never had a normal conversation with my dad? Is that what it is? Because it felt like to me like you guys have never met in real life before, and like you've never talked to each other for more than, let's call it 5 minutes.
I don't know what that means. Why?
It just felt like such a disconnected conversation. Like neither of you guys were really invested. You really didn't care. You weren't listening to each other. It was it didn't seem real to me. Then again, anytime I'm on the phone with my dad, it's him telling me he's proud of me and then asking me why I don't call him.
No,
So
we were listening to each other. I was like, Brand's coming sometime, and then you're at my fucking door. I'm like, okay, well, apparently he's here. And then it got weird, and I didn't know. And then
I didn't think it was weird, and I also don't think your dad knew he was on speakerphone. The conversation just to me felt out of touch. Like you guys, and it's not like you moved a state away. He's literally next door.
we went through what the whole call was about. At that point, it was just like rolling on for some reason. Like I called him because he asked me to do something.
Okay, so that's why it was weird then?
Yeah, I guess.
Because it was strange.
Because I called him to ask because he wanted me to help him do something, and it was already done. So I was like, oh, okay.
Like it almost felt like to me like you guys thought that you needed to talk to each other, but neither of you really wanted to.
I mean that okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
It seemed very awkward to me.
It was very awkward. It was a little awkward.
Okay, I'm glad it was because I was hoping you were to tell me that's how my conversations are with my dad all the time. That's just what I do.
I mean, I wasn't put off by it.
Like face to face, you guys are that awkward to each other too. That's what I would like to.
I'm pretty awkward.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
All right, now that that's done.
Silk 13. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
A-Force with this ugliest cover.
Listen,
ever
I
seen in my life.
highly recommend you find Shade 1, you read Shade 1. You find the Silk issues you missed, you read the Silk issues because I've been saying it since I realized it that Silk is an amazing book. And the art in that book, which I wouldn't really like in a different book because it's not something that really. Who does the art in that, by the way?
Kicked out of the way, Henry Ford.
Oh my God! Give me the book.
I don't know.
Henry
It's Ford.
Ford.
It's only Ford I know. Bill Ford.
Is the writer Robbie Thompson? Something Thompson. Yep, Robbie Thompson writer. Ooh, I don't want to butcher the name. It's Tana or Tana.
Tana.
Tana Ford. And then Ian Herring is the color artist. Yeah, this is not art that I would normally enjoy, but it really works with this book. I really enjoy this book. I really enjoy Silk. I highly recommend you go back and read the other issues.
Silk's pretty good. I liked Silk since it started.
Speaking of things that may or may not be good,
A-Force 10?
we know the cover of A-Force 10 is off.
I don't understand what the hell happened in this.
I mean,
hot mess.
No, let's be honest. I think She-Hulk's the worst looking on there. Let me see it.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, we can actually show.
Oh my God, we can do that now.
We could show
we have
camera.
the power.
I can't get close enough for them to see it. I don't think Captain Marvel looks bad. I don't know why she's wearing a bikini. I think Dazzler looks great.
She-Hulk looks like a man.
Medusa looks all right.
Uncomfortable man.
And Nico? Nico looks great too. I think She-Hulk is just really bad on this cover. If you want to hold it close to the camera, you can. Oh boy.
That's good.
No, can't. That's A4's 10.
Well,
if you
the
want to look
cover
at
is dark. It's not. I don't know.
it. How was the book itself?
There's fucking bug people. People were bugs, and then Nico had to
Is this Micronauts?
had to kill someone.
They had a microverse.
No, they were people turning in the bugs. They weren't actually shrunk down.
How do we shrunk ourselves?
I don't know if there's a 9. Honey Shrunk Yourself is a great movie when they're in the Cheerios.
Oh no, Honey We Shrunk Ourselves is a masterpiece.
No, Honey We Shrunk the Kids is the better one.
I love Honey We Shrunk Ourselves. The kid, because listen, there's that moment where the parents realize their kids are growing up. I never noticed this as a kid.
Oh boy.
I rewatched this as an adult and almost weeped. Listen, that moment where the kid who has anemia? Is anemia the one where you don't have enough potassium or something? He has that condition where if you don't have potassium, then you can't function, and he like knocks out.
So I learned bananas have potassium.
Exactly. The parents are shrunk, and they see this, and then the daughter is like, "Oh," or was it the daughter that does it, or one of the boys?
Honey Shrunk Herself. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. That's the one I like. Got confused.
Yes.
Yes.
And the kid knocks out, and they feed him a banana. It might be the daughter, and then the parents are like, "Wow, like our kids like can survive," and it was like this moment of just realization that they kind of don't need us.
They don't. You're the size of Ant-Man, and
Then they threw that party, and everybody's floating around in the bubbles.
Yeah. What a great movie.
I loved that movie.
I feel like that.
Don't get me wrong. I loved Honey We Shrunk the Kids as well.
I had never seen it as much.
And there was also Honey We Blew Up the Kids. Honey We Blew Up the Baby.
No, I think you're getting confused with Nutty Professor.
Nope.
No?
By the way, do I have Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack on vinyl?
Oh, Christ.
True or false?
True.
It is true. You know why?
Oh, God. Why?
Because Cisco's Thong Song is on it, and I needed to say that I own Cisco's Thong Song on vinyl.
Well, I mean, you certainly went the roundabout way of getting it, but that...
You can't get it on vinyl. I mean, maybe I can get a DJ Scribble copy from Say What Karaoke on Spring Break 2001.
What, a pull?
Yes.
I don't know.
Hosted by? Who hosted Say What Karaoke?
The guy who hosts everything.
Damn it. Dave Holmes.
Dave Holmes. I don't know. I have no idea who that is.
Dave Holmes was
Dick Clark?
like the VJ. He was basically MTV's Dick Clark.
Okay.
Ryan
Seacrest?
Oh, you remember when Ryan Seacrest tried to high five that blind guy?
Yeah. We've all been there. I mean, at least he's the one caught hanging, huh?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
A410, I believe this is his last issue.
Really?
Did
Did it say end at the end?
Either that or the writers going off it.
That's a kind of big difference.
I mean, you're right.
Fun fact about A4s, I was watching a clip from Billy on the Street. Do you watch Billy on the Street at all?
What is that?
Oh, boy. Either way.
They're in bathing suits. That's why she's in a bikini.
Are they?
Yeah.
When I think of Medusa in bathing suits, I think of that issue of FF.
Oh, and when she looks like a mother.
She looks like a mother. She has like, I don't want to get weird.
So hot, though.
I don't want to get weird. She had like,
choose your words.
I'm trying not to get weird. She had thick hips.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I loved it. It was great because it wasn't Medusa. Oh, Medusa has kids, but she's this supermodel. She's super tiny. No, it was Medusa's a real woman. This is what real women look like.
That was a good issue. That was a good series. I liked that series.
That series was
It was kind of weird with Girl Thing or whatever the fuck she called herself.
Wasn't Allred doing that?
Allred did the art. They both did. Didn't his wife write
Yes.
it? And yeah.
No, I think him and his wife both do the art. I think she does the color.
Oh, maybe. God knows. Whatever happened to Allred, no one cares. Thank you.
He's still on books. He's still doing Silver Surfer's art, I believe.
He's still on Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I dropped that so long ago. Wonder if they boned yet.
Okay. You read Spider-Gwen?
I don't know why you're weird about that. Yeah, I did. They meet Mysterio. It is
Who?
Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
Guy with the big globe head.
Ray.
Yeah, it's a Halloween.
Ray Mysterio.
Yeah, exactly.
He did 619?
Yeah, dead. All dead.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Who's dead?
They're all
I know
dead.
Ray Mysterio killed a guy with a 619.
Yeah, he's dead. No, Mysterio ends up being Jameson.
So it's not Mysterio.
It's not. I don't know. It wasn't good. It was like a Halloween tie-in they tried to do, and they go to a carnival, and Mysterio does some people on his land. It's literally like a Scooby-Doo fucking thing.
But Scooby-Doo's good.
Scooby-Doo is excellent. The new Scooby-Doo, I don't know. I can't vouch for that.
Where are you?
What do you... Oh,
Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Well, I'm right here.
Okay.
I mean, that's all. Oh, no,
We have one more book.
Here we go.
That actually might be the most current book we've ever discussed on here because this came out this week.
We both read this. So.
And I had to read this because, as you know, this book was written for me. Let me open it up. You're more fresh on it. I want to leaf through it as we're going. This is The One and Only Thanos, written by Jeff Lemire, art by
Mike Deodato Jr.
just Mike Deodato.
It's not Jr.?
It is, and
doesn't
he's
go-
actually referenced as Mike Deodato Jr. in the letters page, but in the actual like title page, it says Mike Deodato.
Mike Deodato.
All right. So
That green M&M, though.
So, book opens. This is going to be an in-depth review, I believe. A little more, at least more in-depth than it was shitty. There was ant people. That was
What are
me.
you talking
That
about?
was me doing an impression of you reviewing A-Force.
I tried. You brought up Honey, We Shrunk the Kids, and we fell off the rails. We literally laid under the train for that
Wow,
one.
I am good at that.
Yeah.
Take it back.
It's okay.
I'm a fucking fire out of control.
It wasn't anything
You
important.
need to spray around the area where I'm at to contain me. You can't put me out.
That's not how you take out fire. You dig ditches.
Dig a fucking ditch.
I will dig a ditch.
Bring the chopper in and drop some loads on me.
Me?
Nope.
Whoa.
Nope. Thanos.
Whoa. Uncomfortable.
Thanos opens on.
Uncomfortable.
Is it one of the moons?
I mean, sure.
Oh, by the way, we were wondering what they were. Thanos' team.
Team?
This is it right here in the second text box.
Oh, what is it?
Black Order.
The Black Order of Thanos.
But Corvus Glaive, is that his name?
Glaive doing his own fucking thing. Yeah.
Corvus Glaive kind of is controlling a planet and sitting on basically Thanos' throne, right?
Yeah.
And he's kind of acting as king. He's controlling a people. He's running them. And what happens? Thanos returns.
Thanos is back as... Oh, isn't that... This is every Thanos story ever.
Basically.
With a little twist.
Yeah, we're
Little twist.
getting there, but it's an ongoing, so it has a slow burn ability as well. So hopefully this bit that seems like every other Thanos story is out of the way. So now we can dig deeper into the story.
But I mean...
There's a few twists in it, by the way.
I mean, I get it, but every Thanos story is he's back. That's all it is. Thanos is back.
The books I want are
They don't explain how he comes back.
they don't explain where he's been.
What's he doing?
The books I want
He's just plowing Strange.
that's what, like
No?
Doctor.
I don't know, maybe.
By the way, so how do we get away from Doctor Strange? We
I
started
thought we were
talking
going to talk about that.
we didn't say anything.
That's segue. No, I don't
We
know.
talked about. We said we should talk about this. There's going to be spoilers. Oh, the doorbell rang.
Oh, well, that fucked everything. I'm
was-
still uncomfortable.
it was
I'm pretty
magic.
sure there's Michael Myers in our
It
house.
was magic.
He's
Oh,
in
you
here.
mean Austin Powers?
Austin Powers.
He's here.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. No?
You know what? Not bad. I shunned it and I iced it. It wasn't bad.
Oh, I didn't think so.
It's better than mine would have been.
Well,
Give me another one. Give me something else.
Oh, behave. No, that was kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
weak.
kind of coming back off it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched it in like 10 years.
All right, give one more shot. I'll give you a third time.
What's another thing he said?
Are you horny, baby?
Are
you randy?
Are you ran? No. Nope. Done. Move on. Anyway, how's Corvus doing?
Idiot.
How's Corvus
Thanos comes
doing?
back, just destroys all of the like army and military that are Corvuses. And then we cut to Champion, who I haven't seen since.
He died in Infinity, didn't he? Didn't he go on that planet to fight Gladiator? Yeah, good luck. Stay out of the wardrobe.
God damn it. We can't do this without somebody interrupting. Well, okay. The last I saw Champion, I forgot about him in Infinity or whatever you're speaking of. Last time I remember seeing Champion was in Deadpool Merc with a Mouth.
Really?
Or Deadpool Core. I don't know which one he was in.
I swear he fought Gladiator and Gladiator destroyed him or something.
I mean, now that you're saying it, sounds familiar.
He got the power gem and thought he was all that.
I think that may have happened.
I don't remember. That was Infinity.
Yeah,
which we just brought up
Champion's
today.
back, and a redesigned Champion where he doesn't look like Lobo, but still does look like Lobo.
Yeah. I like his weird red locks all back. I don't know what's going on.
No, you know exactly who he looks like? George from the Casualties. That's George from the Casualties' hair. But Champion, I guess, is working for Thane, son of Thanos, which I've been waiting forever to see.
He had that mini, didn't he? What was that mini he was in with Thanos a little while ago?
Yeah, that was... What was that?
I don't know.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
Because what event was Thane born out of? Infinity, right? Had to be Infinity.
Yeah,
it was a
that's when the
Thanos-driven
Terrigen Mist
story.
went through.
Well, Thanos basically makes Corvus kill himself, which is fun, and then retakes his throne. Then, Champion, by the way, the reason we see Champion is because he's going to recruit Star Fox.
Yeah, good old Star.
Good old Eros, being super creepy, but I love... And it's kind of always been this way. I love Star Fox's, for lack of a better term, sexuality.
That's his power. I mean,
Where he just wants to bang everything around.
can you blame the guy?
Like he's in a bed full of just creatures almost, just different aliens.
He invites Champion.
And he says, Champion, you want to come join us?
More than merry.
Yes, exactly. But the last I remember seeing him, wasn't he... Or was that just you talking about She-Hulk when he was under...
yeah.
He was
That
he was
was-
being sued?
That was like 2004.
Okay, so it's been a while.
I mean, a little bit.
And then we cut to Thane, who... The mini where we saw this female, who was the personification of death, I believe, was Thanos' origin, when Jason Aaron kind of rewrote Thanos' origin.
Yeah, what was the name of that? Thanos Rising?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah?
I think it was. Was the mini with Thane called A God Up There Listening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's back, and now she's with Thane, which seems like he's just as caught up on her as Thanos is with his personification of
Flaw
death.
of the family.
And it's amazing. And then it says that, Thane and Champion... Well, I don't know if Champion's going to be part of it, but Thane and Star Fox want to take down Thanos. And I guess the reason is he's weakened because he's dying. And that's the final reveal of the issue.
Yeah, he's just coughing purple blood all over himself or something.
Yeah. I am
Phlegm.
stoked. Because, A, the book's called Thanos. If he's dying, they can't kill him in the first 5 issues at least. So I at least have some bit of a story.
I mean, you got something to look forward to going forward.
Unless... Holy shit, just thought of this now. Thanos dies. Thane kills him. Thane assumes the name.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be cool. Or what if they just take the title and just slash the...
And just put an E over the OS.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would kill Thanos with Infinity War movies coming up.
I don't know.
He's a big part of it. Then again,
I mean, that's
2
2 years
they
away.
had Falcon as Cap while the Cap movie's coming out.
Yeah.
So that really is neither here nor there. What's next on the docket? Oh, I have a... This might be a new segment we do to the show where I come up with a ridiculous thing that's going to sound more ridiculous after I say it.
Okay, this ought to be good.
I was thinking the other day.
Yeah. You shouldn't do that. It hurts.
Oh, man. Horrible. When I think I want to commit suicide.
Wow. There's a hotline.
Crippling depression.
Do you need a hotline? Are you going to be okay? Do you need to talk?
Yeah. But this might be my call for help. But I think when children are named,
I don't know where this is going. I'm uncomfortable.
I think you need to give... I think their first name should be what you call them as a child, and their middle name should be what you call them as an adult. That way they haven't... Because you can't name a baby Larry. You can't name a Barry... A Barry. You can't name a baby Barry. You can't,
Barry?
You can't name a baby, like, Phil. Like, those are adult names, I feel. How do you look at it? I mean, now this is definitely a premise. That part is a premise that I've listened to on another podcast that I heard them saying, how do you name a baby Larry or something like that? But I agree with it. I go one step further and make that their middle name. Name them something with their first name that you want to call them when they're born and as they grow up, and then or they could choose if they want to still be called that. But I feel like you shift to the middle name because it wouldn't be a childish name. It could be an adult name. I thought about it. How the shit do you look at a baby and name it Brandon?
I don't know. I mean, who looks at babies?
Like I just don't understand. Now I'd be mad if my middle name was Brandon, but like maybe if my first name was my middle name, like maybe if my name was Jimmy. And nope, pass. I'm over this. This is a bad premise. Scratched. This premise is scratched.
No, I liked where you're going with it.
No, because I just thought if my first name was Jimmy, I'd have a better life. Out of it.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong.
Listen, my name could be anything else, and I'd have a better life.
Wow, this is getting dark.
Well, I mean, the name I have now is on some lists.
NSA's coming, baby. Oh, behave. Nope.
No, that
Nope.
wasn't even close.
Nope. It's been a while.
Do I make you? Nope.
Do I make you horny?
I think we discovered last week, not on the pod, but that if there's one thing I'm bad at, it's accents. It was discussed,
Yeah.
but I never tried one because I'm telling you, I'm awful.
Oh, we try all the time. Okay. I don't know what that was.
Holy shit!
What? That was
Are
pretty
you
quick.
all right?
I had a stroke.
No, it sounded like you had dice in your mouth.
I'm actually Welsh.
You don't even know what you are.
I don't.
Oh
don't.
boy!
I don't.
You know what I say to that?
What?
Boil that cabbage down, boy.
Boy, that cat down. Speaking of music,
Oh,
we forgot to put a marvelous
we
song.
even talked about it. We talked about putting a song on it, and then we were like, "Oh, they
forgot.
would have heard it."
So we're gonna put a song at the end of this one for your pleasure, or you're probably just gonna hate it. But
True or false? Forgot we were recording for the past 25 minutes.
did you?
Yeah, I would have been playing the camera with a lot of these bits.
Oh well.
And by the way, am I thinking that the computer was the camera for the whole time? Yeah.
Nope. Camera's over there.
I haven't played the camera once. I've been playing to that.
Hello world. No, this is our first time recording, so it's a little weird.
What are we doing with the video? We YouTubing it.
Yeah, we got a YouTube, bruh.
Got a presence.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I feel like I'm marrying the mic when I drink like this.
No.
What do you think? You into it?
Yeah, I'm in. If I had a drink, I'd do it with you.
I could slip my cock ring off inside
but
on
my
the back.
boys,
What's up?
What?
What's up?
You're going soft.
Huh?
Great. Always sunny.
All right.
Bit.
But since we're still speaking of music, I digitized some vinyl recently.
Yeah, what'd you digitize?
I'm on H. Do you want to take a guess?
All in H.
I'm on H.
Hall & Oates.
3 albums on H. After Hall & Oates.
After Hall & Oates. Oh, I don't know. Halloween.
What?
Halloween 2 soundtrack.
I mean, Halloween is a... No, that's Halloween. Halloween is a band.
Halloween.
But
Oh,
no.
I'm just going by band names.
I thought that's what you were going to do, yeah.
Oh, okay. What else starts with an H? Hootie and the Blowfish.
Do you want a year?
Yeah.
I can give you 3 years.
Okay.
Because there's 3 albums.
Yeah.
1983,
1983.
1986,
Heart.
and 1981.
Heart Anthology.
No.
1981.
81 is the third one.
Why'd you go backwards? You confused me.
It's 2 different bands. The first 2 are one band. The second one is a
Heart?
different band.
It's gonna be Heart.
Heart is not involved.
Oh.
It would be after Heart.
I guess why? I guess
If I'm
Hall is
going-
after Heart, yeah. Duh. Christ.
No, Hall would be before.
Hall & Oates.
It's on Hall & Oates, but it's still... If I had a Heart... I don't have any Heart on vinyl. If I had Heart on vinyl, it would be after that also. It's late H's. Does that help you at all?
Late H's. What, the Holocaust?
This is...
I don't
by the
know.
way, this has 0 payoff for anybody.
Oh, okay. I
This
don't
has
know.
0 payoff for
Just
you.
what is it? Let's just
This
get-
has 0 payoff for anybody listening and or watching.
I already don't care.
The first 2 are by the same band. I'm going to tell you the album titles. Tell me if you can tell me who they are.
Okay.
4,
4.
F-O-R-E, exclamation point, and Sports.
Sports.
Yeah. If Sports should give it away to you.
Only band I know with the album called Sports is Modern Baseball.
No.
All
All right, I'll give you 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
From Sports.
Okay.
Heart of Rock and Roll. And the next there's one that could give it away.
Heart of Rock and Roll.
Heart of Rock and Roll and New Drug. Need a New Drug. Need a New Drug was on the Ghostbusters soundtrack. It may have been maybe Ghostbusters 2. It may have been one of the
Huey
key
Lewis
songs.
in the News.
Yes. Sports and 4, both albums by Huey Lewis and the News,
Okay,
which
okay.
I'm so into. I love them.
Wow, I'm surprised I pulled that.
And the next one, 81,
Yeah.
when I don't, you might not even know the name of the band. When you look at the artist lineup on the liner notes, 4 of them say synthesizer.
Oh God, I don't know. Hole. Oh.
Courtney Love has never touched a synthesizer.
She's touched
I
needles
love
though.
Courtney Love.
She's a woman.
I love Hole. I'm a fan of Hole.
I love Courtney. I love how dirty she is. It's great.
I hate Kurt Cobain.
I mean, he's dead, so you're happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought he was a junkie piece of shit, and Dave Grohl was the reason Nirvana succeeded.
Mm,
By the way,
Nirvana's the reason Dave Grohl succeeded.
I
so-
don't like Foo Fighters or like any of Dave Grohl's current things he does really, but I think that he's
every Foo Fighters song is sound the same as 1994. So there's that.
I don't listen to Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Good time.
I don't know who.
The Human League.
The Human League. No one knows who that is. No one cares.
They have like they're like super electronica, like
House music.
no, it's
No?
like almost like slowed down.
Slow death metal.
It's like slowed down electronica music, but like, gothy's the wrong term for it because it's not super gothy. But the last song, a song by them you would know that's on this album, it's the last track of the album. It's "I Know You Want Me." That song.
I don't know that.
Don't you want me, baby?
Okay, yeah, I know that.
Don't you want me? Oh, yes, that
Okay.
song. That's
All
the
right.
last track on the
That
album.
was
And that is the. By the way,
fucking harmonies. Right
that
there.
song on there is the most like realistic pop sounding song. The rest of them are super like synth and super just amazing.
Like that whole part of your record, like around the edges, just fucking tore up. This is the only track everyone played.
Well, no, it's the last song on B side, so it's in the middle.
Ooh.
So you have to work the whole time to get there.
You could have worked the whole time. Can't you just drop it?
I actually prefer every other song on that album before that. Well, now that you're going to be hammered,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be hammered with no ice. I don't know what happened.
that's all the burglar took. That's all the burglar took was your
Oh
ice.
my goddamn fridge.
Nope, I just meant the ice.
Well,
The ice.
one and the
Bandit.
same.
It's like the Wet Bandit's like nephew.
I need to watch Home Alone. Christmas is coming.
I haven't watched Home Alone since, let's call it 1998. Should I revisit it, or is it because put it this way, I don't have an affinity for it. So would there be a nostalgia? If the nostalgic factor's not there, would I still enjoy it?
I think you'd enjoy it for the slapstick.
I don't know if I'm a big slapstick guy.
See, if you're not a big slapstick, you're not going to enjoy it.
But there is a period of time when movies that did slapstick, and I think it's in that period, that I enjoyed slapstick. Like, I enjoyed that version of it. And then it gets like, it almost seems...
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, slapstick's coming back. We got Trump for president, so.
No.
No?
Don't try to bait me. Don't bait me.
I'll get him one of these times.
You won't.
Only master.
Slapstick is back. He has his own series.
Oh, he does.
Thank you, Marvel.
Wow. What a time to be alive, huh?
It is a good time to be alive. Well, what time are we on here? What do we got?
Oh, we still got 20 minutes.
Holy shit!
We're just flying through.
Do you have anything else to talk about? Or are we
the
doing?
ocean.
We doing 20 minutes
Ocean
of?
Man.
Okay. What is that? What are you singing?
Ocean Man. It's on the SpongeBob movie soundtrack.
Oh.
It's a good song.
Are you really a SpongeBob guy?
I hate SpongeBob. SpongeBob is the bane of society. Yeah, look at that.
I do not like SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob is
No, not a fan.
I told Carla if our kids watch SpongeBob, we're putting them up for adoption. I think it's the only reasonable thing.
Oh.
Oh? You're pregnant?
Ooh, no, 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 no. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no.
I think I hit a sore spot there.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, you said about putting your kids up for adoption if they watch SpongeBob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Well, limp there, sir. Holy
Well-
shit, and he's ice.
That reminded me of, I was going through
Withdrawal?
dollar books today,
Okay.
looking for weird shit to buy.
Yeah.
And I picked up this one weird book.
Betty Boop, full spread?
No, it was called like Anthology for the Damned
Oh.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And it said mature readers on the front, so obviously I'm going to crack it open and see if I can see some boobies. And
Nice.
I opened it up, and it's not really anything that appeals to me. There was a very graphic rape scene with like something. The guy plugged something in. And he's like, "I'm going to teach her about respect and rape." And he like shoves this electric thing up her, but then it goes to the next story. Yeah, fucking super weird.
Why did they leave you hanging like that?
I wasn't going to buy it, and then
then
listen. And then I turned to like the front to see what year it was, and I was reading that, and at the bottom it says if your retailer doesn't hold our books, we urge you go kill them. now.
Oh,
I said, holy shit.
wow.
I need this. Purchased it.
So you got a violent rape scene and a good disclaimer
Ask
from
me if
the-
I'll ever open that again.
I mean,
I might not.
hey, sometimes we're in weird moods for cranking.
Well, you know. I won't open it without gloves on.
Oh, dirty.
Zing.
Zingers.
That's when you should have done your, no, wrong.
Did my what?
I was going to say your Ed McMahon impression, but I don't think you have one.
Who the hell's Ed McMahon?
Oh, boy.
Zing, zing, zing.
Sorry, yeah, okay, good enough.
Ed McMahon. Oh, we got enough to talk about. Well, how about Goldberg coming to Survivor Series?
Oh, that's what I wanted
Sunday?
to do. We should do Survivor Series picks.
Survivor Series picks. Let's go.
I got to look them up.
Can't be worse than Hell in the Cell. I enjoyed Hell in the Cell.
The main event was good. Most of the matches were good.
God damn, Rusev should have won.
He did. No, he didn't.
Nope.
No, he got beat up by Super Reigns. Because Reigns is almost hitting Cena level super.
No one will ever beat Triple H though. Triple H needs to retire. Let's get real.
He's still great. He is the game.
I think he is, but he shouldn't be winning titles. He shouldn't be.
I agree with that. He should be there as enhancement.
I think he's good as the corporate
Yeah.
edge of it, doing what Vince was doing in the late 90s, early 2000s, but I don't think he should be taking titles away from talent.
I agree.
I feel like that's been done. He's had enough fucking title shots. Trust me, I watched all 2,000 pay-per-views. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Triple H is one of the best professional wrestlers of all time.
Don't get me wrong.
Of all time.
He is amazing. Story-wise, I think he's overplaying his part. He's overusing his power.
I don't know if it's all him, because he fights a lot for the people backstage. Like, he's the one that made the women's revolution happen. He's the one that makes NXT happen. He's the one that brings the little guys up. And when I say little, by the way, these dudes are still huge. They're just not Vince McMahon
But
professional
do you
wrestler
think
huge.
he should have beat Sting at WrestleMania?
I don't know if that is... See, that I don't think was his idea. I think that might still be Vince saying, stick it one last time to WCW.
I just feel like Sting should have won.
Because you heard Vince is giving Sasha heat for not falling through that table, for the table not breaking.
If she would have been put through the fucking table, you can't do it. Jesus Christ. Vince is a fucking idiot. He'll be dead soon.
Okay.
The day him and Stan Lee die. Wow. Pard E. Okay.
Hey, Stan Lee created She-Hulk.
No, he didn't. John Romita Jr. did.
No.
Stan Lee just had his fucking name on there.
Do you know...
It's like I want to see some
Actually,
tits
I
and green.
already told you that. That was a fun piece of trivia. But do you know... He was the last... She was the last character he created before he left Marvel. But he did come back. Do you remember what character he came back to create?
Oh, God, I don't know. Red She-Hulk?
You don't remember?
No. Who?
Ravage. You remember Ravage 2099?
Oh, God.
That was a Stan Lee creation. He came back to do that.
I hate
Let me reiterate.
I hate-
Stan Lee came back to Marvel to do Ravage 2099.
I mean, that's Stan Lee. He just thinks he's important.
That'd be like Gretzky putting on his skates right now
Did
and going out there and trying to score goals. Just sullying his whole career.
I mean,
Let's be honest, though. Gretzky could probably still go out there and score some goals.
he could. Yager's still going. He's like 47.
Did I ever tell you the only reason I played 1 year of fantasy hockey?
Why?
So I could use the name the Yamir Yager Bombs.
Nice. I always want to play fantasy hockey, but no one want to play with me.
Oh, ask me if I played.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope. Made my name, drafted my team, set my lineup, never touched it. Okay. Are we doing our predictions?
Yeah.
All right, Cruiserweight Championship match. We have Brian Kendrick champion. Sorry, the Brian Kendrick champion.
Question, why is this still a thing after that last match? It wasn't good.
What last match?
The last Cruiserweight match at Hell in a Cell. I did not enjoy it.
TJ Perkins?
Yes.
So.
I think it was a really bad storyline.
Well, if you'd been watching, Brian Kendrick deserves the championship. Like, I love the character Brian Kendrick's been playing. But it's Brian Kendrick the champion against Kalisto. But Kalisto, I believe, is from SmackDown. So if he wins, technically the Cruiserweight Championship goes to SmackDown. Do you want me to give my prediction first on this one?
Sure.
I don't think Kalisto can win because SmackDown being a 2-hour show, I don't think they have time for the Cruiserweights on there.
That makes sense.
Raw needs it with a 3-hour show.
I don't know what belts are on SmackDown right now.
The Intercontinental and the World.
I feel like
And they have their own women's title. And they have their own tag team titles.
I feel like Kendrick will keep it. I mean, he just won it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just wanted it at Hell in a Cell. And also, I don't know if you know this, there's a new WWE Network show coming called 205 Live. 205 is the weight limit for cruiserweights.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a show dedicated to cruiserweights. It's only cruiserweights wrestling.
They're really pushing this cruiserweight thing.
You didn't watch the Cruiserweight Classic?
No.
It was amazing. You need to watch some matches from that. It was great. When the cruiserweights are given time and the audience knows what they're getting, it's fucking magic.
I don't know. When I think cruiserweight, I just think people just doing random flips and shit.
No,
from
yeah, that's the
everything.
thing though. Like some of these guys are reinventing the view you see of cruiserweights. Like Tony Nese is out there. He can do that shit, but he also does the beatdown. That was not supposed to go off.
The beatdown.
No, like he can go out there and there's like technical wrestlers and there's all kind of shit like that also.
Okay. So I'm picking Kendrick. You're picking
I'm picking Kendrick.
Kendrick as well.
Should we write these down?
Yeah, we could talk about him next week. Kendrick.
Oh, this pen is awful.
Where'd you get it?
My bag.
Okay, I thought you got it from my house. Like, well, it makes sense.
Okay, so you pick Kendrick,
Yes.
and so do I.
Yes.
All right, next match is the Intercontinental Championship match. Did you watch? You don't watch Raw and SmackDown, do
I
you?
don't. I just watch pay-per-views.
Well, if you remember,
I watch highlights.
do you remember how
sometimes.
great the match between Miz and Ziggler was?
Yes.
Whenever Ziggler won the belt,
Yes.
Miz won it back on SmackDown this week by cheating. Miz cheated. Miz.
How did Miz go from being fucking heavyweight to fucking intercontinental?
Listen, Miz's run as heavyweight was.
Yeah.
Miz is great. Don't get me wrong. I think Miz is a phenomenal performer. I think Miz is. You could tell he loves the business, and I think Miz on the mic is great. I think his in-ring ability is great as well. But when he was given that heavyweight title, I don't think he had the ability yet. If he was given it now, I think he could do it. But him as the Intercontinental Champion was like he was legitimizing the Intercontinental belt again, which was amazing. But we have Miz versus Zayn, and Sami Zayn is on Raw.
It's Zayn. It was the. No, that's not him. I'm confused on who Zayn is. He's not the guy who went against Kevin Owens, is he? In NXT Championship.
Yeah,
That's who it is.
Sami Zayn. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my money on Zayn.
You think Zayn's gonna win the belt
Yeah.
and take it to Raw?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
He does not agree with that at all.
I want to check before.
He's like, you're a fucking joke.
I just want to check to see if there is a United States title match, and no, there isn't. So I don't think he's gonna win because if there was a U.S. title match, I could see the Intercontinental belt going to Raw.
Switching.
Yeah, but because there's not a U.S. title match, I just want to give you that information that I have before you.
Intercontinental Championship matches in the 2000s were off the fucking chain. They were great.
Yes.
Jericho, Kurt Angle, Benoit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when they
Wow.
they were re-legitimizing.
Guerrero.
And I'm telling you right now,
Latino Heat. I'm sorry.
with Ziggler as well as Sami Zayn is amazing. Ziggler, Zayn, Miz, they're re-legitimizing the belt. Like it's coming back. Like it has legitimacy again. It's not just a toss around.
It was great. It was great.
So you're picking Zayn still.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with Miz.
Oh.
I think Miz loses by disqualification.
Oh, see now that. Come on. I mean, you're right.
I think Zayn wins, but Miz keeps the title.
Put me down for that.
You asshole.
Yeah. I mean, Zayn wins, but
Disqualification.
yeah, that's.
And I think Ziggler's going to interfere. All right, next we have the tag team 10-on-10 elimination match.
Well, that sounds awful.
In this, I mean, we're just picking teams. We're not picking who's going to stay remaining. We have Team Raw, which is The New Day, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Cass, and the Shining Stars. Why? Versus Team SmackDown, Heath Slater and Rhino, the Usos, American Alpha, the Hype Brothers, and Breezango.
I'm gonna go with Raw just because for Sheamus and Cesaro, I fucking hate New Day, but Sheamus.
Why
and Cesaro,
do you hate the New Day?
Oh,
they're great.
No, get out of here with your fucking trumpet. Go shove it up your ass and die. Cesaro and Sheamus are on point.
I believe
though.
it's a trombone.
Whatever it is. I don't care. The trombone themselves. I don't care.
They are great. They are great.
Francis.
It's Francine. Francesca. Francesca. It's Francesca.
Oh no, Cesaro and fucking Sheamus is weird.
They're gold together.
It's amazing.
gold. No, whenever they had that 7-on-7, that best of 7, and they were on their 7th match, I called it. Like Tara and I do these every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I wrote down. I said, draw. They become tag team partners.
You called it. That's gold.
It was amazing because I could see it slowly
Didn't
building.
Foley do that? Wasn't he?
Foley came out
GM?
and said, "You guys are gonna be on the same team now."
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Raw, just because of Cesaro and Sheamus.
Well, I'm going for SmackDown because I just think they have better talent. I think American Alpha and Breezango are two of the best tag teams right now. American Alpha is, I think, the best tag team right now. Period. I think American Alpha are amazing. Jordan's hot tags are incredible. I think Heath Slater and Rhino as the champions is a bit of a stretch, but Heath Slater needed something. And I think the Usos as their new heels, like their heels now, are great. They're
Usos aren't
great
bad.
as heels. They're great as heels. Their shtick was getting bad, but I'm going SmackDown on that one. Next up, we have the women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. On Team Raw, we have Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Alicia Fox. And on Team SmackDown, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Carmella.
Where's my girl at? What's she doing?
Who?
Paige.
She's married to Alberto Del Rio now.
Oh God, we all make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes.
I don't know if they're married. They're at least. I think she proposed to him.
Just
Yeah. She got Poppy tattooed on her finger.
well, okay. Wow, there goes my erection. I'm just because Sasha's amazing, so I'm just gonna go with Sasha.
Sasha is amazing, right? I think I think Team Raw actually has a better female roster all around. I think SmackDown's don't get me wrong, they have great performers, but they're not at that next level yet.
I'm just glad the women are actually competing in
They're actually having
actual
matches.
wrestling.
Yeah, they're actually wrestling.
You know,
exactly.
not just like ripping each other's shirt off in a bra and panties match
Yes.
or China.
I think Alexa Bliss is amazing on SmackDown. I think Carmella's very improved. I think Naomi's great in the ring. I think if there's one thing Raw's doing wrong with their women, they're mishandling Bayley.
I think they're just switching the belt around too much.
Well, no, the Sasha Charlotte thing. I think there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff we don't know about that. Like it's Sasha getting punished.
I feel like that main event was landmark. Like that was amazing.
And it was in Sasha's hometown. I think she should have won.
Like I haven't seen a decent woman match since fucking Lita versus.
You haven't been watching a lot of them, then.
No, you're right. You're completely right. This coming from a nostalgia point of view. From
If you're not doing anything tonight when we get done here, and then we do whatever we're doing, I want to sit down with you and watch the Sasha Banks Bayley Iron Woman match.
I would watch
It won Match of the Year, not Women Match of the Year. It won Match of the Year.
Oh, I'll watch it.
I think it was it was either the Iron Woman match or the best 2 out of 3 falls. I don't know, but I'll look into it. But yeah, Match of the fucking Year. But wow, that took me a long time. So you're going with who? Raw?
Yes.
Wow, that took a while.
Yeah, dude.
This just turned into a wrestling podcast.
I mean, it's a thing.
I'm going with Raw as well.
We'll have more books next week because I'm actually. What? Oh, Brian's going for SmackDown.
Okay, Brian, do you want to give your guess for the other one? Kendrick and Callisto. All right, I'm putting DF for you. Dumpster fire. Miz versus Zayn. Zayn clean or Zayn by disqualification?
I'm gonna go. Miz is probably gonna win, but
Put it this way: Do you think Zayn wins the belt? Is what I'm saying. No. So no belt transfer, but Zayn wins. So by disqualification. Okay, DF. All right, in the tag teams, SmackDown or Raw? Do you need me to read the teams again? Okay, so you want Raw? This is fucking gold for people. Brian's not even on mic.
It's okay.
And for women.
It's been a weird episode. Been a really weird episode.
Yeah, it has. Oh, at least you weren't making sauce.
Yet.
Oh my god.
Night's young. Might get weird.
All right, Raw SmackDown. This is the main Survivor Series match. This Team Raw, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, the wrestling god himself, Chris Jericho,
I was gonna say Jericho, right?
Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman
Where's Rusev?
versus AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon.
Okay. First off, Randy Orton has been in anything for a long time.
You haven't been watching the Raw or SmackDown. You know Randy Orton joined the Wyatt family.
Really?
He's part of the Wyatt family now.
Wyatt hasn't really. I feel like after him losing to Undertaker, really
They went
deflated
back
him.
and forth. Bray and Wyatt. Randy and Bray went back and forth in a series of matches the past couple pay-per-views. Do you recall?
Yeah.
Bray got the best of him most of the time because of the Wyatt family. Then they went on SmackDown for a few times, and like Bray was chasing him around and playing mind games. Eventually, they got in the ring, and it was a no disqualification match between Kane and Bray. And Randy comes in to aid Kane, and then he hits Kane with an RKO, and then backs out of the ring. And then Bray just sit in the corner with his eyes wide. They ask him after the show. They say, "What was that about?" And he goes, "Well, if you can't beat him, join him." And then there's actually a moment where he comes out the next night or the next SmackDown, and you know how Bray gets on his knees and does his arm thing?
Yeah.
Well, they have the camera on Randy. You know how Randy gets on top and does this?
Yeah.
They have the camera where he's doing this, and you see Bray off to the side doing his thing. It's fucking gorgeous. It's a gorgeous piece of work.
I'm gonna have to go with Raw just because of Kevin Owens and Jericho.
And Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins might be the best professional wrestler in the
No,
business.
I'm nothing against Rollins. I'm just saying Jericho and Owens' connection is on point right now.
It is. And yeah, I agree. And Braun Strowman's a monster.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me because Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton are three of my favorite wrestlers currently. But also are Kevin Owens and Rollins. And Jericho, there's nothing better in wrestling than Jericho right now.
That Hell in a Cell match was awesome with Owens and
Rollins. Yeah.
Especially with Jericho come out of nowhere.
Yes.
And that weird table bump was...
So you're going Raw.
Yeah.
Brian, what are you picking? SmackDown. All right. This is a hard one for
After
me.
Dean Ambrose lost that awful hardcore match to Lesnar, I could care less.
It was bad.
He
This
shouldn't have lost
is my theory here. I think because Shane is competing, SmackDown's not going to lose.
Shane O'Mac.
Because Shane O'Mac's competing, I don't think SmackDown's going to lose.
That's
So
fair. Fair.
I'm going SmackDown on that. And we have one match left. Goldberg versus Lesnar. The one that got us involved in this. This is round 2. Goldberg took the first one at WrestleMania 18? 21? I don't care.
It was a while ago.
We don't need to fact check that.
It's definitely not 18, I don't think. I feel like that's way too early. Right?
They're on 34 now.
Yeah, that's
33, 31.
I feel like the main event at 18 was like Stone Cold versus...
18 may have been the Foley one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that would have been Royal Rumble. Never mind.
Yeah. I feel like if it's a retirement match, Lesnar's gonna win. Just because for some reason Lesnar has to win. It's not fun anymore.
But I mean, wait, do you feel like because it's not a retirement match? Goldberg kind of said it was.
I'm saying because it is a retirement match, I feel like Lesnar's gonna win.
So you're picking Lesnar.
Yeah.
You're going
How can
Lesnar.
you put Lesnar over? Lesnar is getting stale. I mean, I get he's maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe he's dominated everyone up to here, and Goldberg bringing back the streak is gonna take down Lesnar. I mean, that
Brian, you got a pick?
I want to say Goldberg.
You're going Goldberg?
I really want to believe Goldberg.
But is that your pick?
Yeah.
Whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, that's your pick. All right. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at in terms of
here we go.
of Goldberg and Lesnar.
15 minutes later.
I don't think this is going to be Goldberg's last match. I think we will see Goldberg Lesnar 2. Nope, wrong. I think we'll see Goldberg Lesnar 3. Whether they save that for WrestleMania, whether they use that to boost up another one of their major...
The main four?
The main 4 ones, I don't know. I just think that Lesnar definitely wins, but it's not Goldberg putting him over, and it's not going to be brutal. It's going to be a well-fought match. They're both going to get beat up. I wouldn't doubt Lesnar blades in this like he did against Reigns for goddamn no reason. But I see Lesnar winning, and then we see another match. Goldberg will wrestle another match, I believe. That's where I'm at. So I think
could see
Lesnar
it.
wins because we're going to see another one. If it was Goldberg's last match, I say Goldberg wins because Goldberg goes out on top.
It could be one of those. It's not for a belt or anything, is it?
No.
Okay. It's probably one of those garbage Cena versus Rock thing.
I want Goldberg to win because I feel like like we mentioned earlier, Vince McMahon won't let anybody from WCW win. I want to see Goldberg win, just if for nothing else, for that. But I think Lesnar wins.
I mean, he's gonna take him to Suplex City, bitch, and that's all it's gonna be because that's all Lesnar does anymore is suplexes, German suplexes, and that's it.
Okay, is it trivia time?
It is trivia time because obviously we didn't talk about comic. Don't worry, everybody, we didn't talk about Doctor Strange. We did not talk about Doctor Strange. You want to talk about Doctor Strange for a little bit? At least make it a little bit comic-y?
Yeah. Are we still doing trivia after?
Yeah, we'll definitely
Okay.
do trivia. I mean,
All
it's-
right, what do you got to say?
well, I went in expecting a weird adaptation, to say the least. Like, I feel like they couldn't convey what Ditko initially wanted, but I feel like on screen, Strange had the most realistic personality and costume.
I'll go out on a limb and say first that I've never read a super lot of Doctor Strange. I've read some Doctor Strange here and there, some Master of Mystic Arts. Just, I mean, kind of some big issues like First Appearance of Shumagorth, obviously.
Yeah.
Somehow I own Doctor Strange Master of Mystic Arts 1, which is like a $100 book now.
What?
Yeah, I think I got it for $1.
Well, I wonder if I have that. I don't know.
But I've never read a super lot of Doctor Strange, although I did read the newest volume of Doctor Strange. Not a
No,
fan.
yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me because I love the artists. I love
Jason
Aaron
Aaron's amazing,
and
but-
Chris Bacalo.
Bacalo.
I love both of them, but it didn't work for me. Something didn't sync up. But I went in at the very most, no, wrong. At the very least, I expected to just see Benedict Cumberbatch trying to be Doctor Strange. I've never seen that dude in anything where I saw the character. I always saw him.
I never cared for Benedict Cumberbatch.
That dude got lost in this role. He was lost. It was perfect. He was Doctor Strange. It wasn't him being a character. He was Doctor Strange. I said already, well, I mean, I guess not on here. It's in my top 2. If it's not in top 2, it's in top 3 of my favorite Marvel movies. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
I think as a solo Marvel movie, it's up there. I'm saying solo as in like Ant-Man, the first Captain America.
So you're taking out the Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers, and I'm gonna say
Civil
Civil
War.
War. I feel like Civil War was Avengers 2.5.
You're taking out Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy is not included. That's definitely not a solo thing. Definitely not a solo thing. It's amazing.
When are we getting a Solo movie?
For what?
Solo.
Solo? Han Solo?
No, you remember Solo?
No.
He was part of the new Mercs Turn Money. He had his own book in the '90s where he was a teleporter.
Oh, I mean, probably not.
No, we won't. It was a joke. That was a joke. But I even loved when he went to live in that Led Zeppelin poster for a while, like where Dormammu's world was just a black light Led Zeppelin poster.
I like that Dormammu was the original Ditko Dormammu. I just didn't like he was a giant. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he could have conveyed his power without being a giant.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Also, I feel like they should have shown more of Dormammu. Like, he was just at the end.
To me, it was different. Like normally you had, the world's gonna destroy, the world's gonna blow up, this huge force is gonna take us over. But in this, you had that, but it wasn't ended by this incredible act of bravery. He was outsmarted. He was outthought, which didn't happen in most of the other movies. You can tell cookie cutter what's happening. You look at Avengers. You look at even Thor, the Dark World. You look at any of them where there's this huge power that's going to destroy something, and it's always saved by an incredible act of bravery. And yes, Doctor Strange may have been brave, but he also knew what was happening.
You're right, and especially when he shows up at the end and it's too late.
Yeah.
Dormammu's invading.
Mm-hmm.
He decides to break the rules.
Yeah.
To give him a chance. I mean,
The only problem, and this is saying a lot because, as you know, I try not to do it, but I could absolutely pick apart the movies. I pick apart all the Marvel movies. I choose not to. I choose to enjoy them. The only problem I had with this is that I felt like they forced Tony Stark's personality on Doctor Strange because we're not going to see Tony because of his contract issues. We're not going to see a lot of Tony in the upcoming Marvel movies. So they had to give somebody that attitude and that personality.
okay, I 118% agree with you to a point. Doctor Strange was always arrogant. Like they left out a lot out of his. I feel like wasn't his origin story. He got in that car wreck, fucked up his hands, but also didn't he kill his wife in that wreck?
I don't know.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like that humbled him.
Yeah, see, I feel like he was arrogant as shit and a douchebag until he became the sorcerer. When he started studying the magic, nothing else mattered. He was so logical and behind shit that the arrogance disappeared. Now, I might be wrong. Like I said, I didn't read a lot of Doctor Strange. I read some, but that's what I saw. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it does disappear. Whereas Tony keeps his arrogance.
Obviously, because Tony's arrogance makes him who he is.
Yes, that's who he's out for. Doctor Strange's transformation, so to say, is where he loses arrogance and realizes he's nothing but a speck in this vast
and
universe.
how he keeps that
People
with
can't
that
comprehend
thought,
it.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, you're right. They did try to. I feel like it was the forced humor, and it kind of fell flat in the movie. I mean, there was a couple ha 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 like at the end when what's his face is laughing at it. What the fuck's his name? I believe that's his assistant who's in the house.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull it.
But they made him black and made him weird, and which is not a problem. No, that made it weird. I just made it weird saying that.
Wait, he wasn't black.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
He was not black.
Wasn't
The Asian man?
He wasn't?
The Asian gentleman who was in the
He wasn't
books.
black?
The guy who was in the books.
Yeah, the book guy.
He was Asian.
Really?
He was not black.
Oh, I thought he was like really dark. Oh, whatever. Anyway.
He was a dark Asian. That's what you're going with?
Yep.
Well,
Well,
we know the title of this week's episode.
dark Asian.
Dark Asian.
Jesus Christ. But no, I feel like Dormammu was, I don't know.
Brian, you're not on mic. God damn it.
They gave it a
Like, you talking, like, we hear you, but if we respond, nobody listens gonna not fucking understand what's happening.
I don't know. I just feel, other than the forced humor, which I didn't think was necessary, they just do that with all the Marvel movies, add little quips.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, it was kind of weird having Regina as his girlfriend thing from Mean Girls.
Wow, she was Regina, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
See, when I see her, I see Wedding Crashers, Rachel McAdams. Or, by the way, there's this new thing going around that Rachel McAdams is typecast as like a magician's love interest,
Yeah.
or like a mythological love interest, because Doctor Strange, time traveler's wife, and there's one more where like she's like the beloved of this like dimension hopping person.
Huh.
So there's a joke that like she's typecast as that.
I didn't know
It
that.
took me till the final credits to know it was her.
Really?
I was watching. I was like, I know those are Rachel McAdams. I know those are her moles.
Oh, the wife told me right immediately. So I know who that is. I'm like, I don't know if that is. I know, she's in Mean Girls.
See, like I was like, that's Rachel McAdams. Like those are her moles. I love Rachel McAdams.
You know, I don't know names.
There's three actresses in my mind that are very similar. They've separated themselves over the past couple years, but when I saw them at first, they were the same. And I'm gonna put them in order that I like them by. Rachel McAdams, number one. Isla Fisher, number two. She was also in Wedding Crashers. She was the Stage 5 Virgin Klinger. And then Amy Adams, who was in Arrival and who was Lois Lane in Superman.
Okay.
Those three always looked kind of similar to me, and they always kind of had the same parts. Yeah.
Parts like anatomy?
Well, they're all female.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's what we're talking about.
We're talking puss.
Post.
We talking puss now.
Grab it.
You're not going to bait me, and I will not. I will not. I don't.
Trying!
I don't appreciate
God,
that.
I'm trying.
I don't appreciate that. I think you need to stop that.
You know what's going to happen.
I don't.
I'm going to hit your trigger one day. It's just,
The only trigger that's going to be hit is the one I pull when I'm with the gun in my mouth. That's it.
I don't know. We'll see.
But
We'll see what happens.
I love Doctor Strange.
World's going to fall apart. Anyway, yes, Doctor Strange was amazing. Go see it. I use amazing for everything, but
Listen, I don't think we need to sell Doctor Strange. I think it's doing all right.
I mean, I'm trying.
Actually, you know what? They might need to sell a couple more tickets. They might
Doctor
be,
Strange will be back.
They might be hurting.
That's all we got. Doctor Strange will be back.
All right. Is it trivia time?
It is trivia.
You used to yell at me when I'd go 10 seconds over the time. You're pushing 15 minutes. Don't get me wrong. I could do this all day. But trivia time. And what number are we on? 839, it appears. The question is, who became the new Bucky in Captain America 110, 1969?
Christ.
Rock, paper, scissors for it. Go on, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win.
Yeah.
You are taking the question.
Yep.
Who became the new Bucky in Captain America number 110, parenthetically 1969? A. Hawkeye. B. Peter Parker. C. the main man himself, Rick Jones,
Ricky Jones.
or D, Jack Monroe?
I mean, by default, you know what you got to pick, so you win.
What's your answer?
Oh, you're not taking it.
No. I like going second, so if
I
it's
missed
a tie, I
something.
get another one.
Rick Jones, brother.
So you're taking Rick Jones?
I always got to pick Rick Jones.
C.
Sponsor. It's always Rick Jones.
No,
You never fucking question it. It's always Rick Jones.
I actually knew that because I wrote it in the song.
God.
840. What must Odin regularly do to renew his immortality? Oh, fuck. There's words in here I can't pronounce.
Smegma.
A. Hang from the Yggdrasil, the world tree for days.
What the fuck did you just say?
YGGDRASIL.
Y2K?
Yggdrasil. Y2J. Break the walls down. A. Hang from the Yggdrasil, the world tree for days.
Portage is Jericho.
B. Draw the Odin sword from its sheath. C. Renew his past romances with the Earth Goddess.
Once in a while, I was going to draw a sword.
Or D. The Odin sleep. I believe it's the Odin sleep. So I'm going to go D. Correct. It's 101. All right, 841 is yours. Oh, I love this question. I'm a fan of it. Where is Wundagore Mountain? A. Serbia. B. Germany. C. Transia. D. Simcaria.
Transia. Final answer.
Transia. Okay, this is a millionaire. You don't final answer
I
me.
mean, we do.
How do you feel about me looking over my glasses at you like this?
I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable.
It looks very judgy, doesn't
I
it?
need an adult.
Isn't it very judgy?
It is. It's like you know the answer. Oh,
Transia?
don't be that guy.
Transia final answer?
Yeah, sure.
C. Transia. You lucky bastard.
Captain of the fucking
You
world.
didn't know. You didn't know. Ho! This question is for me. Which major villain was introduced in Iron Man 55?
That's not fair.
Parenthetically, 1973.
That's not fair.
A. Justin Hammer. It might be.
Justin Hammer.
B. The Controller. Might be. C. Firebrand. Possibly. D. Thanos.
I mean, that's your question, right?
D.
I mean,
You know, it might be Firebrand. Maybe I'll
it's probably Firebrand, right? We know what the fuck it is.
Might be the Controller. Think it's a Controller?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Thanos. We all know this. Everyone in the fucking world knows this.
I don't know,
Everyone
man.
knows it. Trust me.
Justin Hammer?
everyone knows
Justin
this.
Hammer might have came around at this time.
Nope. It's either Drax or Thanos. Gamora, maybe? Because Gamora's first appearance in that.
Man, I don't know. Jim Starlin wrote this.
Christ.
You know, I'm going to go with Thanos. I'm going to take a wild guess at this. Thanos. I thought that was going to be one of those options. You remember, we've had questions
ones.
that are wrong.
Yes.
We know they're wrong.
That's too right to be wrong.
All right, 843. It's 2-2, isn't it?
Yeah. Winner, winner.
What character was named Ragnarok? A. An Asgardian destroyer. B. The Mangog. C. A clone of Thor. D. One of the Frost Giants.
Give me C. Clone of Thor.
Clone of Thor, see? Incorrect.
Really?
Correct answer was B. The Mangog.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not right.
You challenging it?
I kind of.
You need to go to the phone. Look it up. Just type in Mangog Ragnarok.
Mangog Ragnarok.
Don't get me wrong. I'm super glad you got that wrong because I don't know if I'm going to get the next one right.
How you spell Magog? Mag?
Mangog.
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 Ragnarok.
You know, that's very close to my superhuman name, Manglug.
Manglug? That's gay.
I just go around pounding off and then just glug. Anything.
Yeah, hold on.
Is it right?
I'm looking. Jesus Christ, give me 2 fucking
Did you
seconds.
well, this is why we need an intern.
I don't have internet.
This is why we need an intern. Is it right?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Haha.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm up. 844. Who is Sif's brother?
Ooh.
A. Haroken. Okay, did not
Hogan?
did not want to get weird with that. Hirokin, B. Fandral, C. Heimdall, or D. Balder? For some reason, Heimdall was the first thing in my head, but I don't think that's possible.
How many boulders can you fit in your mouth?
I think the answer is Balder. I hate you. I hate that joke. I hate that it took me a second to get it. I hate everything about it. I'm uncomfortable. I just said my name is Manglug, and you're talking about putting testicles in my mouth. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all.
I didn't say testicles. I said boulders.
I fucking hate you. I'm going Balder for the answer. Although Fandral, no.
There's 2 windows in this room. I just realized.
I'm going Balder. D. Incorrect.
Yes!
Did you know who it was?
No, I have no idea.
It is Heimdall.
Really? Heimdall's Sif's brother?
Yeah.
That makes sense. She's black. She's white. Makes sense.
Isn't Heimdall only black in the movies?
Maybe. I don't know. Race doesn't matter. I just Eldba. He's the guy.
Okay. You just said race doesn't matter in reference to Idris Elba. You were the guy that fought me on him being 007.
He should never be 007.
Yes, he should.
I don't want a black 007. I don't want an Asian 007. I don't want a woman 007. I want a English white male with not even blonde hair.
Hey,
not even blonde
hold on.
hair.
I need to say something.
Yes.
We live in a different world now. You can't call out.
Okay, I want a Muslim James Bond. Okay, that's what I want. A Soviet spy that's Muslim. Get the fuck out of here. What's the next question?
I don't
I'm sorry.
understand why you got.
I got really angry, and I'm so
super
sorry.
mad.
I apologize. Can I apologize? I'm sorry I got mad. It's okay.
I just don't think you in this world we
okay.
live in now. I don't think you can call out that you want a white male. I don't think you could do that. I don't
No,
think you
a
could
white
do that.
English male. I mean, they're half woman, right? No. No.
Your question. What are the Knights of the Wundagore? A. Semi-humanoid animals evolved by the High Evolutionary. B. Warriors led by Valar of Luminia. C. Members of the Einarjar. D. Followers of Mordred the Mystic.
Holy shit.
I could steal.
If you could, you actually know this?
Yeah.
What was C?
You want me to read them all over again? Because that's what I always do.
Oh God, he will.
Okay, C was members of the Einarjar. Do you want me to spell these for you, these words?
No, what was B?
B is warriors led by Valar of Luminia.
Okay, give me A. By the High Evolutionary. Is that A?
Is semi-humanoid animals evolved by the High Evolutionary.
Give me that one.
D is followers of Mordred the Mystic.
I just want A.
You want A?
Yeah.
Correct. Did you really not know that?
What? I have no idea. Who,
I knew that.
I didn't. I
didn't know
really
that.
no idea.
Oh well.
Winner! I won.
Well. Nope. I still have another question.
It's
I have
3-2.
another goddamn question.
Oh, he's got a chance.
What the shit? But I think I told you win. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No. We need to choose the question.
Choose wisely. Like you're just hitting buttons. No one knows what's going on. You know what's going on? I have a vanity right here. Sitting on a vanity.
Oh god damn it. God damn it.
This is how we fix things here at Earbones. We just don't give a fuck.
I truly don't know what's happening. Is there a way to get new batteries for this? Legitimately?
I mean, yeah, just like what the battery is, we can order new ones.
Oh my
Really
god.
not that hard. Don't break it off the book.
I'm so fucked off.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
not losing this way. This is a draw.
I won. It's not a draw. Daddy won. Okay. Daddy always wins. I'm like Triple H. I always
No,
win.
it's a draw.
Always win.
Oh, now there's just an 8.
Leave it all. It's all about the game. And now you're playing all about the game. We'll go outside. We'll stone cold some beers on my garage.
I don't know how to reset. Like, we're working now, but I don't know how to reset. There we go. Question select.
Okay, here we go.
Two-player. What question were we on? I was on 851. What was the name of the Avengers West Coast base?
Fuck, you might get this one, definitely. Shit.
A. Avengers Mansion West.
He loves West Coast Avengers.
B. Avengers Compound.
Because of Scarlet Vision.
C. Avengers Tower.
Just cranking it.
D. The Triskelion.
Triskelion?
Yes.
That's not a thing.
I really am not sure.
No surprise.
I mean, I imagine
West Coast Avengers are your shit, man.
I have a clear run.
I know.
I read them all. I love
know.
them. I think they would be dull. Oh, it fucking broke again. You bitch! You bitch!
Anyway, welcome to Earbones Podcast, the only podcast
fuck me!
where rage is the only
God
fuel
damn
we
it.
have here. Nothing but rage. Apparently someone won something. Wasn't me.
What?
Wasn't me. Caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Somebody sitting on the sofa. Wasn't me. Coming out on the ground. Wasn't me. Jumping down to the house. Picture this, we're both butt naked, love on the bathroom floor.
I'm just gonna guess real quick and hope it works. I think they would be dull and say it's Avengers Mansion West, but I think it's Avengers Compound, so I'm going B.
B. He's gonna be
Incorrect.
champion.
Oh, it was Avengers Tower. I didn't know that.
2 weeks in a row.
It is 2 weeks in a row.
It's great to be the king. The king
Oh, that wasn't even my
of
question.
everything.
That wasn't even my
You just
question.
made me do a whole song and dance, and you're not even fucking. Will you?
I mean, I still missed it.
Do you know how buttons work? Fucking hit the right
No,
button.
it wasn't the buttons. Don't get me wrong. I answered the right question,
Yes.
but I went from 8:45 to 8:51 because I thought 51 was next.
Oh.
8:46 was next.
Oh, okay.
But I still lost fair and
Still
square.
lost fair and
I'm not going to argue it.
High five for being goddamn.
I'm not high
cordial
fiving
about
right
it.
now.
Or leave me hanging.
Wait, you stay
You
there until
blind?
I'm done. Stay there until I'm done.
He's blind. I'm Ryan Seacrest.
The question I would have had,
It's a
that
callback.
I would have gotten right, that will be the first questions of next week. What is the record's enchanted weapon?
Well, I won't get that, so hopefully I win.
We are on 8:46.
Can I get a high five? Because I'm
Next week,
my
hang
arm's
out there
getting
for a
tired.
second. Hang out there for a
It's
second.
getting really tired. My fingers getting all tingly and shit.
Okay, you need to exercise. You need to do some exercise.
Oh, I got a ring on my finger. It's heavy.
Hold on. I got a ring on my cock.
Yeah, we all got cock rings here, okay?
Let me put your tally here. I'm trying to be fair and well here. So you're up 2-0.
2-0.
2 weeks into volume 2, you're up 2-0.
Volume 2, 2-0. 2-2. 2-2. 22. 22.
Okay.
Hey!
So that's it.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything gonna be alright.
So that's it?
you. Yes, sir.
We're done.
That's donezo, sir. Another week in the fucking book.
Another week in the books, huh?
In the book.
All right. Well, I guess it's that time. It's that time of the podcast where we reflect a little bit.
Reflections.
Oh boy,
Inner
what hand
reflections.
signals are going on?
Well, you know, I was calling on Satan, then I decided Ozzy Osbourne was better, so it got weird.
Same person. But let's just reflect back on what we talked about here. We talked about some wrestling, which everybody hated. Talked about some comics, some. Did some trivia that I messed up on.
Mistakes.
Sadness. But mostly what we talked about here,
Yes.
let's be honest, we talked about Stick talking with his father.
If you have suicide hotline,
We talked
Call it.
talked about me talking with my father a bit. We
Brand
talked about
needs
Honey,
help.
We Shrunk Our Kids. We talked about Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
we didn't talk about honey wheats, though, which is a shame.
No such thing as honey wheats.
You're fucking wrong.
There aren't. If there were, you're talking to the fucking cereal.
I watched 45 minute you talk about cereal.
cereal.
I wanted to
if
kill
there were
myself.
honey
It was
wheats. There's
great.
no such thing as honey wheats. Get off my fucking back. Well, we talked about families, all right?
Honeycombs.
And
That's the thing.
when you're thinking of families, you
Thanksgiving.
want to think of love first. No matter what kind of family you have, you want to
Second
think
your way
of love. And you're fucking up my shit here.
Oh, sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
This is an exit monologue, and you're talking over it.
I'm not. I'm just adding commentary.
I liked it. Granted, I liked it. I didn't hate it.
I'm adding color.
This is fake mad.
I know.
This is very fake mad. I
I'm not-
actually enjoyed it.
I like when you're fake mad. It gets me horny. See, that was fake horny. You can't tell.
Fake horny idiot.
Like pine cones
Okay.
or lizards.
Speaking of fake horny and fake things, you don't want to be fake. You want to be real in every aspect of your life. Be real. be truthful, love each other, care about each other, protect each other. And at the end of the day, if you want to make up your decision, whether you're protecting each other or helping each other, you only have to ask yourself one simple question. That question could involve your family. That question could involve your friends. That question could involve your horniness. That question could involve anything you want to talk about. Conversation with your father, yes, they happen. They might be awkward. But take all that, wrap it up into one sweet ball, much like a rubber band ball you've been keeping under your bed for centuries. When you lay on your bed, you feel it like the Princess and the Pea. You really do. And ask yourself, look in the mirror, and truly ask yourself, what would Rick Jones do?
Stay tuned for great music. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is something no one knows. Kicked out of the Weebelows. Do you think it really shows? Kicked out of the Weebelows. Punched her in her fucking nose. Kicked out of the Weebelows. Daddy beat me with a hose. Kicked out of the Weebelows. Well, I guess that's the way it goes. Kicked out of the Weebelows.